In this chapter 7, we will discuss the customer value and driven marketing strategy, creating value for target customer. There will be 4 objectives in this chapter. The first one, marketing strategy, marketing segmentation, marketing targeting, and differentiation and positioning. First of all, marketing strategy. Um, Marketing strategy is to create a value for target customer. It includes 4 steps. The first one, segmentation, means that divide total market into smaller segments. The second one, targeting, it means select the segment or segments to enter. And we have differentiation, like differentiate the market offering to create superior customer value. And positioning, finally, it means that position the market offering in the minds of target customer. Um, we will discuss the marketing segmentation in the second objective. The first one, segment consumer markets include geographic segmentation. It calls for dividing the market into different geographical units, such as nation, region, states, countries, cities, or even neighborhood. And demographic segmentation, it divides the market into segments based on variables such as age, life cycle stage, gender, income, occupation, education, and religion, ethnicity. It is the most popular basis for segmenting consumer group, age, and life cycle stage. Age and life cycle stage. Consumer needs and one change with age. Gender. Gender segmentation has long been used in marketing clothing, cosmetics, toys, and magazines. Income. Income segmentation divide a market into different income segments. The third type is psychographic segmentation. It divides buyers into different segments based on lifestyle or personality characteristics. People in the same demographic group can have very different psychographic characteristics. And the final one, behavioral segmentation. It divides buyers into segments based on their knowledge, attitudes, uses, or responses to a product. It includes benefit sorts, grouping buyers according to different benefits that they seek from a product. User status. Markets can be segmented into non-user, ex-users, potential users, first-time users, and regular users of a product. Loyalty status. A market can also be segmented by consumer loyalty. Marketers rarely limit their segmentation analysis to only one or few variables. Rather, they often use multiple segmentation bases in an effort to identify smaller, better defined target groups. Segmenting business market. Business marketers also use some additional variables such as customer operating characteristics, purchasing approaches, situational factors, and personal characteristics. Almost every company serves at least some business markets. And many companies establish separate systems for dealing with larger or multiple location customers. Besides, company can segment international markets using one or a combination of several variables. Markets can also be segmented based on economic factors. Country might be grouped by population income levels or by their overall level of economic development. Countries can also be segmented by political and legal factors. To segment it correctly and effectively, there are some requirements. The first one, it should be measurable. The size, purchasing power, and profiles of segment can be measured. Second, accessible. The market segments can effectively reach and serve. The third one, substantial. The market segments are large or profitable enough to serve. Differentiable. The segments are conceptually distinguishable and respond differently to different marketing mix elements and programs. Actionable, effective programs can be designed for attracting and serving segments. Thank you.
Alright, so the third objective is about market targeting. In this part, evaluating market segment, there are three main factors: segment size and growth, segment structural and attractiveness, and company objective and resources. Okay, so let's go with the second one is selecting target marketing segments. Target market consists of a set of buyers who share a common list of characteristics that the company designed to serve. So the market targeting can be conducted at numerous level from broad to micro. There in differentiated marketing and concentrated marketing. And the last one is micro marketing. Okay, so in differentiated marketing, a firm ignore market segment differences and target the world market with one offer. They focus on what is common rather than what is different. So, for example, market offer the customer of OHS the same soy sauces products, and in differentiated marketing strategy, a firm decide to target several market segments and decide separate offer for each, and in concentrated marketing strategy, instead of going after a small share of large marketing, a firm goes after a large share of one or a few smaller segments of niches. And the last one is micro marketing. This the practice of tailoring products and marketing programs to suit the taste of specific individuals and local customer segment. Micro marketing include local marketing and individual marketing. However, target marketing sometimes generates controversy and concern. The biggest issue usually involve the targeting of vulnerable or disadvantaged customer with controversial or harmful products. For example, McDonald's introducing a Happy Meal for kids and has brought concern to parents that the children may fall into unhealthy eating food, so they have to add fruit to every meal and also milk, water, or some tools. And especially in New Zealand, each year McDonald have to replace the toy with children books. Okay, so let's go to the last part is differentiation and positioning. It includes six parts. We will start with the first one, positioning maps. In this step, marketers often prepare perceptual positioning maps that show consumer perceptions of their brands versus those of competing products. Okay, and the second part is choosing differentiation and positioning strategy. There are three steps to remember. The first one is identifying a set of differentiating competitive and advantages. The second one is choosing the right competitive advantages, and the last one is selecting an overall positioning strategy. Okay, so the first one, identify both possible value differences and competitive advantages. The company also has to decide what on a value proposition. A brand can differentiate along the line of products, service, channel, people, and image. For example, for product differentiation is the iPhone with iOS and Samsung with Android, and about people differentiation. McDonald offer excellent training and occupational opportunities to help employees grow their own abilities, and the convey community of brand personality is the figure of image differentiation. Take Coca-Cola and Pepsi as examples. Pepsi with the unique circle include three colors: blue, red, and white, and Coca with white brand name and the red background. Okay, so let's go to the next part, choosing the right competitive advantage. We have to answer these two questions: how much differences and which differences we have to promote. We have to satisfy these seven criteria are important, distinctive, superior, communicable, preemptive, and affordable and profitable. Okay, so for the fifth part is selecting an overall positioning strategy. For instance, Apple provides luxurious phone for high cost, so it's more for more. Samsung provides Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra for more feature than iPhone, but at the same price, so it's more for the same. And the same for device is Apple have some kinds of product that the same feature of Samsung Galaxy, but with a lower price. And the last one is the less for much less, such as Nokia offers just a few features and costs much lower. Okay, so the last part is communication and delivering the chosen position. Each company must develop its own winning positioning strategy, one that make the company special to consumer. And once it has chosen a position, that the company must take strong step to delivery and communicate to uh, its target consumer. Then it must maintain the position through consistent performance and communication.
We are going to chapter 18, creating competitive advantage. Objective 1, discuss the need to understand competitors as well as customers through competitors analysis. To succeed in today's fiercely competitive marketplace, companies must move from a product and selling philosophy to a customer and marketing philosophy. And the chapter spells out more detail how company can go about outperforming competitors to win keep and grow customers. To win in today's marketplace, companies must become adept not only at managing products but also customer relationships in the face of determining competition in a difficult economic environment. Okay, understanding customer is crucial, but it's not enough. In the title we examine competitive marketing strategy. The first step is competitor analysis. The competitor analysis, the process of identifying, assessing, and selecting key competitors. The second step is developing competitive marketing strategies that strongly position the company against competitor and give it the greatest possible competitive advantage. Normally, identifying competitors would seem to be a simple task, as detailed on this slide. Company must avoid competitor myopia. A company is more likely to be worried by its latent competitors than its current ones. Companies can identify their competitors from an industry point of view. A company must understand the competitive pattern in its industry if it hopes to be an effective player in that industry. Companies can also identify competitors from a market point of view. Here, they define competitors as companies that are trying to satisfy the same customer need or build relationships with the same customer group. Assessing competitors, having identified the main competitors' marketing management now ask what are the competitor objectives. Each competitor has a mix of objectives. Knowing a competitor's mix of objectives reveals whether the competitor is satisfied with its current situation or how it might react to different competitive action. A company also must monitor its competitors' objectives for various segments. If the company finds that a competition has discovered a new segment, this might be an opportunity. If it finds the competitors playing new moves and the segment now shown by the company, it will be forewarned and hopefully forearmed. Identify competitor strategies. A strategy group is a group of firms in the industry following the same or similar strategy in a given target market. If a company enters a strategic group, the member of that group become its key competitors, and the company can succeed only if it develops strategic advantages over these two companies. The company needs to look at all the dimensions that identify strategic group within the industry. Okay, so now assessing competitors' strengths and weakness. Marketers need to carefully assess each competitor's strengths and weakness as a first step. Company can gather data on each competitor's growth strategies and performance over the past few years. Admittedly, some of this information will be hard to get. Estimating competitor reactions, competitors' objectives, strategy strengths, and weaknesses go along toward explaining its likely action. They are suggest its likely reaction to the company moves, such as price cuts, promotion increase, or new product introduction. Each competitor has a certain philosophy of doing business, and marketing manager need a deep understanding of a competitor's mentality if they want to anticipate how that competitors will act. A company has already largely selected its major competitors through prior decision on customer targets, positioning, and its marketing mix strategy. Management now must decide which competitors to compete against more vigorously. A company can focus on one of several classes of competitors. Most companies prefer to compete against weak competitors. A useful tool for assessing competitors' strengths and weaknesses is called customer value analysis. The key to competitive advantage is to examine how a company's offer compares to that of its major competitor in each customer segment. Close or distant competitors, most companies will compete with close competitors rather than distant competitors. At the same time, the company may need to avoid trying to destroy a close competitor's good or bad competitors. A company really needs and benefits from competitors. The extinctions of competitors result in several strategic benefits. Competitors may share the cost of market and product and product development, legitimate new technology. And we are going to design a competitive intelligence system. With this system, company manager receive timely intelligence about the competitors in the form of report, phone calls, email alerts, and newsletter. Manager can also connect with system when they need to interpret a customer's certain move, know their weakness and strengths, or assess how a competitor will respond.
The next part is objective 2, comparative strategies. In terms of approaches to marketing strategy, each company must determine what makes the most sense given its position in the industry and its objective opportunities and resources. Formal comparative marketing strategies and implement them religiously are developed by many large firms. Actually, approaches to marketing strategy and practice often pass through 3 stages, including entrepreneurial marketing, formulated marketing, and entrepreneurial marketing. Entrepreneurial marketing involves visualizing an opportunity and constructing and implementing flexible strategies. Formulated marketing involves developing formal marketing strategies and following them closely. Besides that, entrepreneurial marketing involves the attempt to re-establish an internal entrepreneurial spirit and refresh marketing strategies and approaches. Regarding basic competitive strategies, there are 3 winner strategies, which are as follows. Overall cost leadership strategy: the company achieves the lowest production and distribution costs and allows it to lower its prices than its competitors and win a large market share. Differentiation strategy: the company concentrates on creating a highly differentiated product line and marketing program so that it comes across as an industry class leader. Focus strategy: the company's focuses its effort on serving a few market segments rather than going after the whole market. Of course, company can pursue any of 3 strategies called value disciplines for delivering customer value, including operational excellence, customer intimacy, product leadership. Some companies successfully pursue more than one value discipline at the same time. In terms of the competitive positions, firms competing for in given target market at any point in the time differ in their objectives and resources. Some firms are large, others are small, and of course, this examine competitive strategies based on the roles firms play in the target market: leader, market structure, follower, and niche. Market leader strategies: this includes explain total market project market share and explain the market share. Market challenger strategies: this would include a full frontal attack or an indirect attack. Market follower strategies: you can either follow closely or follow at the distance. And finally, market niche: firms that serve many segments not being pursued by other firms. Market leader strategies: to remain number 1, leader firms can take any of 3 actions. Firstly, they can find ways to explain total demand. The second step is protecting their current market share through good defensive and offensive actions. The first stage is that they can try to explain their market share further, even if market share size remains constant. Finally, this is usually by customer market quality, price, and service, and there's often multiple niching going on. 40% of the market is in the hands of the market leader. The firm with the largest market share, another 20, is in the hands of the market followers. Other running up firms will want to hold their share without rocking the boat, and remaining 10 is in the hands of the market niches. Protecting market share: fixing or preventing business that provide opportunities to competitors, engaging valued customers in strong relationships, remaining consistent prices that provide value. And the last one is the best defense is a good defense offense, and the best response is continuous innovation. Regarding explain market share, in many markets, small market share increases mean very large scale and sales increases. Profitability increases as a business gain share related to competitors in its served market. Higher shares tend to produce high profits only when unit cost for with increased market share and when a company offers a high quality product, especially for building close relationships. Market challenger strategies. Market follower strategies. A follower can gain many advantages. The market leader often bears the huge expense of developing a new products and markets, explain distribution and educating the market. However, following is not the same as being passive or a carbon copy of the market leader. The market follower must keep its manufacturing cost and prices low and its product quality and services high. In terms of the market niche strategies, instead of pursuing a whole market or even large segments, these firms target subsegments. Niches are often small firms with limited resources. The key to market niching is specialization, is market, customer, product, marketing mix.
This is the final part of chapter 18, balancing customer and competitor orientation. In today's markets, competitive orientation is essential, but organizations should not focus too much on competitors. Companies are more likely to be harmed by new competitors and evolving customer needs than existing competitors. True market orientation is carried out by market-centered firms that balance customer and competitor consideration. The competitor-centered companies means the companies who move are mainly based on competitors' actions and reactions. The second one is customer-centered company means a company that focus on customer development and designing its marketing strategy and delivering superior value to its target customers. And final one is market-centered company means a company that pays balanced attention to both customer and competitors in designing its marketing strategy. This is the end of Group A's presentations. Thanks for your listening.